Hello and welcome to this week's weekly soul guidance with myself, Rebecca, founder of Libra Lights. How are you all doing? Today I'm coming at you from a coastal town in the southeast of France called Villeneuve Loubet. I spent ages practicing that pronunciation. So we're about 30 minutes drive from Nice, which is where we're meeting my stepdaughter on February the 5th. And it's a wonderful place. We're staying here for a good couple of weeks. The weather's better. We're near the sea, we're near a forest, we're near a supermarket, and we're near a train station, so we can get on that train and go to all of the amazing places along the coast. We've got Monte Carlo, Marseille, Nice, and we can just get the train. It's literally over the road. The beach is over the road. This place is blooming brilliant, and the campsite's gorgeous as well. So we're very happy to finally be here after a long travel through really bad weather. And I know back in England you're having really bad weather with snow and ice, but it looks like this week it's all going to thaw out. So, and you're going to get some warmer temperatures hopefully. So I'm feeling exhausted from all the energies that are going around at the moment. And it's no surprise because there have been quite a few things happening astrologically over the space of like 3 and 4 days. And that's forgetting about solar flares and Schumann resonance and all of that malarkey, adding that on top as well. So what we've had is on the 18th of January last week, Mercury went direct. So that means that Mercury rules communication, transportation, and commerce. So now it's gone direct, you can expect those things to go more smoothly. And the energy of all these things happening, what I'm going to tell you about, I think we're going to be propelled forward big time. And, today I feel like that I'm full of energy, and I think you'll be feeling the same, as well as feeling exhausted and wired. So Mercury going direct is going to add to that forward motion. The sun entered Aquarius on the 20th of January. And Aquarius is a sign that's considered very masculine, so very action orientated, and it's a positive sign and very extrovert. So that's landed in the sun moved into the sun on the 20th. We had new moon in Aquarius. I think it was yesterday. Let me check my moon diary. I've got this amazing moon diary which was gifted me by my friend Izzy. And now I can't get my laptop back straight. So yeah, new moon in Aquarius on the 21st, which was Saturday, just gone. So that was a very energetic moon. Did you feel that? Because I did. And the last 2 nights I've been waking up at like 4 a.m. and struggling to get back to sleep. So it's a great time. That was a great time to work on your energetic body and work out what frequency you want to be in going forward, what you want to emit out to the world. Then Uranus went direct yesterday on Sunday, and Uranus is the planet of disruption. So because that's now going direct, we'll have an energy whereby we'll want to stray from the need of keeping things stable. We'll want to do things to mix things up. We'll want to make changes. So you're likely to start feeling that over the next few days. And then, of course, yesterday on Sunday, the same day that Uranus went direct, it's a Chinese New Year. And this year it's the year of the water rabbit. And that represents luck, fertility, not just in terms of, getting pregnant, but in creative projects, prosperity, abundance. So that kicked off yesterday. So can you see with those 5 astrological shifts over the last 2 or 3 days is why you may be feeling full of this nervous energy but exhausted at the same time. I know last week I pulled the Magician card, didn't I? And yes, I've had a week of manifesting, but it seems like that's going to propel forward even more this week. And if we look at the 4 cards that I've pulled for the week, here we go. Just move that over a bit to there. So with the 4 questions that I've asked with these cards, first question, first card on the left, what will the energy be for the week as a whole? We've got the Lovers card, and we've got 2 major arcana cards in the spread for this week. So big changes coming forward this week. So Lovers card, obviously the Lovers can represent a really important relationship coming in for you. One where you're likely to experience deep emotions as this key relationship enters your life. So for some of you, it will mean a new relationship coming in, whether that's romantic, whether that's a friend, whether that's a spirit guide. But it can also represent that this week you could have extremely important choices to make, and this card tells you to use your heart when you're making those choices. And if something doesn't feel right, then you give it more time to make that decision. Another meaning that I'm getting out of it, on the traditional Rider-Waite tarot card, it shows a naked man and a woman standing beneath the angel Raphael, whose name does actually mean God heals. So it feels to me as well like for some of us, we're going to have some deep physical and emotional healing in our relationships. So whether that's with, your partner or family, feels like there's going to be some deep healing. So maybe if it's been feeling a bit fractured, it's actually going to feel like it's coming back together this week, and there's going to be a lot of loving energy around, which in turn is going to make you feel great, which I think is what leads on to the next card, the 6 of Ariels, which is actually 6 of Pentacles in this suit. I am using, as usual, the Archangel Power Tarot by Radley Valentine. So 6 of Pentacles talks about giving and receiving, and you can see on that card, Archangel Raphael's got the balancing scales. So there's a lot of Libra energy with this, so we like that. Because we're going to be in this lovely Lovers energy this week, that is going to make us feel like giving or maybe receiving. So if you are in a position where somebody gifts you something or you receive something, then make sure that you receive that with gratitude and humility, not bragging about it, which is a Libra thing. I know I'm naughty for doing that. And then if you have the means to give, do so with compassion. And when you want to give something to somebody, like the message that's coming through with this card is, don't give a gift that promotes dependency on you. So think about what you could gift somebody, and it also doesn't have to be financial, it can be an energetic gift. But don't do things that promote dependency. So think of gifts that are going to empower somebody. So maybe gift somebody, I don't know, a meditation course or a little 1-day retreat, or take them with you to a yoga class rather than doing something for them that they'll then depend on you for. That was the message that I was getting through with this. But because we're in that Lovers energy this week, we're just going to feel like giving and receiving all the time. Now, brilliantly, the card that we've got for how can we stay balanced this week is this Empress card, which just reminds me of the year of the rabbit. It's the water rabbit, by the way, for the Chinese New Year that started yesterday. I really feel like this Empress card just signifies that year of the rabbit energy. So Empress talks about creativity. We're going to be empresses of creativity this week. And this card is also telling you that whatever you focus your energy on this week, you will thrive in it, so long as you are giving it your devoted attention and love. So whether that's on your family that you're focusing your attention and love on, whether that's on your career, it will thrive. You'll forget about emotional well-being and physical well-being. You'll forget about yourself and you'll just go into this really nurturing place of wanting to care for others, and that's because you're receiving all this beautiful love energy from the Lovers card and from Raphael. You'll just feel like you want to nurture others, and that will help you to stay balanced. Now, also Archangel Gabriel on this card, he is the patron for creative arts. So if you're into music, poetry, art, Archangel Gabriel is going to be with you this week to inspire your creativity to new heights. And if you do need inspiration, then just call on Archangel Gabriel in this card. This card is so beautiful. I don't know if you can see at the bottom right, you've got a deer, you've got a red butterfly. Oh, it looks like there's, I've not spotted that before. It looks like there's 2 lovebirds at the top left of the tree. There's a squirrel on the bottom left. Don't you just want to be in that magical forest? I'm not sure what that is on the tree on the right. Put it in the comments if you think you know. There's a dragonfly. Lots of those about at the moment, signalling that spirits there. Gorgeous, gorgeous card. So how can you stay balanced this week, embracing your creativity, letting your creativity out through music, through poetry, through journaling, through painting, through artwork, letting your creativity out. Now, what advice does your spirit guide have? We've got the 6 of Cups, 8 of Cups, or the 8 of Raphael in this deck. Another gorgeous card. Raphael is beckoning that woman with her dog to step over the bridge, to walk away. So this card's telling you it's time to leave your past behind and embrace the brand new you. So we've got to be grateful for the past experiences, haven't we? Whether they're good or they're bad, because they've shaped us into the person that we are. So we're going to be grateful for them. We're grateful for what they've taught us, but we're now moving on. We're leaving that behind. This is what your spirit guide wants you to do this week. Leave it behind. Stop living in the past and move forward. Step over that bridge with Raphael. I also feel like this card could signify a relocation or change in job, relationship, where you live. So your spirit guide might be encouraging you to, if particularly with a job, I had to do this when I worked in corporate. Say if you've been at a company for 5 years, you go for a promotion, you're not getting new promotions. This is specifically for somebody, you're not getting these promotions. It's because the company only sees you as you were when you first joined 5 years ago, but you've actually grown. So the only way you're going to climb the career ladder and get that promotion is by changing companies. So this is a specific message for someone. You need to go somewhere where they appreciate who you are now and how you've grown. And it's time to walk away from that job. So take this as your cue to go and look for a new job and apply for it. Brilliant messages for the week ahead there. And I think we're going to have a very exciting week with all of these astrological shifts that have happened. And then I think today is also is it palindrome you call it, because it's 230123. If not, there's something numerologically going on with those numbers 2 and 3 and 1, very magical numbers. So today's going to be a very magical day for you too. So I really do hope you have the week ahead that these cards are offering to you. Grasp it with both hands, jump into that energy, and remember, you are a sovereign being and very much needed on this planet at this time.